Vivian Vance, born Vivian Roberta Jones on July 26, 1909, entered the world in the quiet rural community of Cherryvale, Kansas, a place where neighbors greeted each other by name and life moved at an unhurried pace. She grew up in a large family with 5 siblings, and the lively household helped shape her expressive and spirited personality from an early age. There was always conversation, laughter, and the gentle chaos that comes with many children sharing one roof. When she was 6, her family moved to Independence, Kansas, a slightly larger town that introduced her to new experiences and opportunities. It was there, within the walls of her high school, that Vivian first encountered drama classes. Stepping onto a small stage for the first time awakened something powerful inside her, a sense of belonging and confidence she had never quite felt before, quietly setting the course for the life she would one day lead. A dream met with resistance. Vivian's growing love for acting was not immediately welcomed at home. Her mother, Euphemia, held traditional views and worried that the entertainment industry was uncertain and unsuitable for a young woman seeking stability. This difference in outlook created tension, yet it also strengthened Vivian's determination. She was not rebellious in a loud or reckless way. Instead, her independence showed itself through persistence and quiet resolve. Changing her surname to Vance became a symbolic gesture, a personal declaration that she was ready to shape her own future. She took on small jobs, saved what she could, and continued rehearsing whenever opportunities appeared. Rather than being discouraged by doubt, she used it as fuel. Her ambition was guided by passion rather than defiance, and that steady inner drive would soon lead her beyond the borders of Kansas toward a world filled with bright lights and larger stages. Finding her footing in local theater. Determined to pursue acting seriously, Vivian eventually moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where she began immersing herself in community theater. In 1930, she appeared in a production at the Albuquerque Little Theater, a modest but meaningful beginning that gave her invaluable stage experience. She participated in several local plays, steadily building confidence and earning recognition for her natural comedic timing and warm stage presence. Fellow performers and directors noticed her dedication and work ethic, often praising her ability to connect with audiences in an authentic way. The local theater community became an unexpected support system, encouraging her to dream bigger. Their belief in her talent culminated in a generous gesture. They helped raise funds so she could travel to New York City to study acting professionally. That act of faith not only changed her location, it transformed her path, opening doors she once only imagined from afar. Broadway beginnings and growth. New York City. In the early 1930s was bustling with artistic energy, and Vivian stepped into it with determination and humility. She began her Broadway journey in the chorus, a demanding position that required stamina, discipline, and teamwork. Though it was not glamorous, the experience sharpened her skills and taught her the rhythms of professional theater. Gradually, she moved into supporting roles where her expressive face and comedic instincts began to stand out. By 1937, she secured a more prominent part in the musical Hooray for What?, signaling her transition from background performer to recognized actress. Her momentum continued, and in 1941 she earned widespread praise for her role in Cole Porter's Let's Face It. Critics noted her warmth and relatability, qualities that made audiences feel instantly comfortable. These years were filled with long rehearsals and uncertainty, yet they laid a solid foundation for the remarkable visibility she would soon achieve. Transition to film and new opportunities. In 1947, Vivian relocated to California, joining many performers who hoped Hollywood might offer fresh possibilities. She appeared in a few films, including The Secret Fury and The Blue Veil, where she played smaller supporting roles. While her film career never became the centerpiece of her legacy, These projects revealed her willingness to explore different mediums and adapt her stage-honed talents to the camera. The true turning point came not from film, but from a theatrical performance that caught the attention of influential producers, Desi Arnaz and Jess Oppenheimer. They were searching for an actress who could bring humor, warmth, and authenticity to a new television sitcom. When they saw Vivian perform, they recognized the rare combination of timing and sincerity she possessed. That moment would soon connect her name forever to one of the most beloved shows in television history. Becoming Ethel Mertz on I Love Lucy. When I Love Lucy premiered in 1951, it quickly became a cultural phenomenon, and Vivian's portrayal of Ethel Mertz played a significant role in its success. Ethel was witty, loyal, and wonderfully expressive, serving as the perfect counterpart to Lucille Ball's energetic Lucy. Vivian's reactions, comedic pauses, and natural chemistry with the cast made audiences feel as though they were watching genuine friendships unfold. Week after week, viewers welcomed her into their living rooms, and her character became a household name. Despite the show's enormous popularity, Vivian remained grounded, often crediting teamwork and shared creativity for its success. The series ran for several years and continued through specials and related programs, allowing her to revisit the character that had brought her such recognition. While fame can sometimes feel overwhelming, she handled it with grace, humor, and a professional dedication that earned respect throughout the industry, balancing identity and career evolution. As the years passed, Vivian found herself both grateful for and challenged by the fame attached to Ethel Mertz. Audiences loved the character so deeply that they often struggled to separate the actress from the role. When Lucille Ball invited her to join the Lucy Show in the 1960s, Vivian agreed on one meaningful condition. Her character would carry her own name rather than Ethel's. This request reflected her desire to be seen as more than a single television persona. She continued appearing in films and guest roles on various shows, demonstrating versatility and a willingness to grow artistically. Whether lending her voice to animated specials or stepping into comedic sketches, she remained active and engaged with her craft. These projects allowed her to explore new dimensions of performance while still honoring the comedic roots that had endeared her to millions of viewers across the country. Personal life and lasting partnerships. Vivian Vance's personal life included several marriages, each representing different chapters of growth and change. Over time, she experienced both the excitement and challenges that often accompany a career in the public eye. Her final marriage to publisher John Dodds in 1961 brought a sense of calm and companionship that friends described as deeply supportive. Together, they settled into a quieter lifestyle away from constant studio pressures, creating a home environment that allowed Vivian to enjoy moments of privacy and reflection. Those who knew her personally often spoke of her warmth, intelligence, and loyalty to close friends. Despite the demands of her profession, she valued genuine connection and meaningful conversation. Her relationships, like her career, were marked by resilience and learning, showing that behind the familiar television smile was a thoughtful individual navigating life with honesty and determination. A final interview, E. Filled with honesty. One of the most memorable moments of Vivian's later years came during a heartfelt interview that left a strong emotional impression on those present. Rather than focusing solely on achievements, she spoke openly about gratitude, friendship, and the importance of making people laugh during difficult times. Her reflections were gentle and sincere, revealing a side of her that audiences rarely saw beyond scripted performances. She expressed appreciation for colleagues, especially Lucille Ball, and acknowledged how collaboration and mutual respect shaped her journey. The atmosphere reportedly grew quiet as she shared personal thoughts about identity, purpose, and the joy of connecting with viewers. What made the conversation powerful was not dramatic revelation, but authenticity. She reminded listeners that humor can be a form of comfort and that even entertainers seek understanding and balance. The interview became remembered not as a farewell, but as a warm, human moment of reflection. Later years and enduring legacy. In her later years, Vivian faced health challenges that gradually limited her public appearances, yet her influence within entertainment remained strong. She spent more time at home, surrounded by those who cared for her, reflecting on a career that had spanned theater, film, and television. When she passed away in August 1979, tributes poured in from colleagues and fans who remembered her not only for her comedic brilliance, but also for her kindness and professionalism. Her legacy lives on through reruns, recordings, and the timeless laughter she helped create. Vivian Vance's journey from a small Kansas town to national recognition stands as a testament to perseverance, adaptability, and heartfelt performance. More than a character on a beloved sitcom, she became a symbol of warmth and authenticity, reminding future generations that genuine humor and sincerity can leave a lasting imprint far beyond the spotlight.